is Wednesday the 4th.
Okay, so it's December 4. Wow. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks more before Christmas. So there's Mr. Day doing his morning routine. I am here. It's kind of windy. You know, the weather is hot. But you know, once in a while, there's like a needle form of rain. And that is unnoticeable. Sometimes you cannot notice it. So, when there's some rain, and as you can hear me, I still not really yet well, but it's okay. Much better than yesterday. I did something yesterday that really makes me feel better and have a good. Um, but last night I cannot. I am so cold and I am chill. So maybe let's do the workout here. And Aunt Jen still sick. So, but still here in front of you. Not because I am sick, I cannot do my things. So no, I'll do what is necessary and what we can do. So good morning, Rilo. Good morning to all of you guys who's watching there. Hello. Okay. So today the weather is kind of good. Sometimes my condition is under the weather, so if the weather is good, I feel good. If the weather is not good, I feel not good. There. But I think I am against the light. So I need to get something. Whew. Emergency. Hello guys, good morning to all of you. Everywhere in the world, hello. From Calgary, Canada, hello Ryla. Oh,
Calgary, it's cold in Canada.
yeah.
Oh my God, it's probably frozen up there.
Yeah, if cold there and cold here and I am sick, what more if I'm there? But you know, it's
You
just
don't know how
depend.
cold it is in Canada. It's like below zero.
Yeah, it's below zero, Mr. Day said. So, I don't know. So, maybe I will be frozen there if I live there. It's like I have too much cold here that I cannot breathe. But now I have a little. I did something yesterday afternoon. I steam myself. I boil a water and I put um I grab some salt and I make it boil together with the water and I put some like vapor rub in the water and I steam it while my whole body of myself has been closed. So that is the first time that I was feel um, free from my, but it's just a few minutes, like After a while, the cold is coming back again. And until now, I have something. Sometimes I feel I throw it out all, but still here. There's a lot. It's like I'm growing so fast. I said, how many, how many that phlegm that I have? Why I was suffering this for more than a week? It's like, oh my god! It's like it's already all ripe and ready to go out, and yet still here. Every time I throw out, I blow it out, it's always coming back. But sick is sickness. So sometimes we cannot do anything about it. I bring my tea here and I put some mint in it. I will leave you for a while to Mr. Day because I want to buy a tissue. Hello guys. Oh, I think this is some more better light, so you can see me very well. Baby,
Yeah,
can you attend here for a
sure.
while? I will just buy a tissue because I need to blow my nose. No more tissue.
Okay. Hello, everybody. So maybe I'll bring you down here so that, of course, I don't mind the. I'm shivering because it's a little chilly here in the Philippines, and so after you get wet, you get a little bit of breeze on you, and you start to shiver. That makes you really cold, but that shiver response is good because here, let me put this down here. There we go. There, I'm back in the water. Whew. That shiver response is good. So, what's on my mind this morning is understanding things like mood, your attitude, emotions, beliefs. And so when you start to figure this stuff out, it helps you to sort things out in your mind and do better introspection and self reflection. And so today I'm going to talk a little bit about mood. So, a mood is a feeling, and feelings only occur in that limbic part of your brain. It's right in the middle of your brain, and that limbic part of your brain includes the amygdala and I believe the hypothalamus. Um, I'll have to look it up exactly, or the hippocampus. I'm not sure, and areas around that, and you actually feel uh, all parts of your body and yeah, that's where feelings occur. You can feel, it helps you when it's that kinesthetic kind of thing. It's the feelings that you get, and the moods are affected by, well, your energy levels. So if you have high energy levels, that pretty good, and if you have low energy levels, that can be pretty good if you have a, a pleasant feeling. So oftentimes we don't have a pleasant feeling. So, what causes unpleasant feelings? Well, it can be, something like you stubbed your toe. Of course, that's an unpleasant feeling. Or maybe you ate some food and you've got a tummy ache. Or for women, maybe they're pregnant, so you've got what they call affects, which are these are different areas in your body that are sending these signals to that limbic part of your brain, and you feel those parts of your body, and if they're in pain or you feel unpleasant, that affects your mood. Now, of course, your core beliefs can also affect your mood, because your attitude, which is your state of mind with regard to really any situation, it's what you think about something. And if you're in a good state of mind, uh, that helps a lot. And if you're in a bad state of mind, you're going to have probably some unpleasant moods. You're going to focus on those unpleasant things. And of course, core beliefs, especially limiting core beliefs, can really affect your attitude and moods. And the attitude affects the mood, and the mood affects the attitude. So they kind of go back and forth. Attitude is more like your thinking, and your moods are your feelings. And so these two are closely tied together. And it helps us to navigate the world, and really mammals have the limbic brain, whereas, fish, I don't think insects have any kind of a limbic brain at all. Um, Fish, reptiles, they don't have a limbic brain. Birds, I think, have kind of a limbic brain. Um, and definitely mammals have that limbic brain. Mice and dogs and cats, and bears, tigers, lions, cows. They all have that limbic brain, and of course humans do too. Ours is just a little bit more developed. And then on top of that, we've got that big thinking neocortex, which is highly affected by our moods and attitudes. And it turns out that if you really want to think rationally, you kind of have to free yourself from the unpleasant thoughts and the unpleasant feelings that you're having. Otherwise, your limbic brain will cause a dissonant vibration. Those, of course, dissonant vibrations are going to put you into a bad mood. And so you can, when you're thinking of mood, think of energy levels, because your energy levels are going to be high or low or in between. So it's on you can put it on a Likert scale, and you can kind of check your energy levels. If you're sick, your energy levels are going to be low. If you're tired or you've worked out, your energy levels are going to be low. If you just woke up generally and you're feeling good, your energy levels are pretty high, especially if you've been working out and you've been building up your body. So you'll have high energy levels. The trick is to have positive energy levels by basically soothing that limbic brain. And so the vagal nerve will soothe the limbic brain. That's the feed or breed part of your nervous system, and you've got the parasympathetic nervous system feeding the feed or breed vagal nerve. And when you turn on the vagal nerve, the sympathetic nervous system turns off. The sympathetic nervous system is that system that's on high alert. It's high alert is usually called freeze, fight, or flight. Some people with time, they can develop a fawning mode. So it's freeze, fight, flight, or fawn, which is trying to please people in order to deal with a sympathetic problem. However, it's the vagal nerve that you really want to stimulate. And you can do that by chewing gum, eating food, drinking water, putting your head down low, rubbing the sides of your eyes or your eyeballs, and soothing your ears. This all stimulates of course, feed or breed, sex, will or masturbation will soothe the. When you turn on that limbic, or when you turn on the vagal nerve stimulation, you will calm the brain because your sympathetic nervous system cannot operate at the same time that your vagal nerve system is operating. So anytime you're noticing that your mood is not where you want it to be, you can try soothing that vagal nerve or stimulating the vagal nerve, which will cause the mind to calm. And this is kind of what they do in meditation. They get you into a nice quiet place where you can experience the now. And the way you experience the now, please read Eckhart Tolle, or Tolle, The Power of Now, to learn how to meditate and enjoy a still mind. A mind that's not active. Because typically a lot of people, their mind is still active even though they're in a meditative place. And a lot of people, they're not aware, they just fall asleep when they're relaxed too much. You want to be relaxed, but you want to be alert. And so that's how you live in the moment as you practice it. Start by practicing, just paying attention to your breath. This will calm the mind, and because the mind cannot be active, you will not have thoughts when you're paying attention. You can't think and pay attention at the same time. If you're listening for sounds like bird sounds or any kind of sound, if you're paying attention to that, you'll find that, oh, I'm paying attention, I'm not thinking. Because you can't pay attention and think at the same time. Not unless you're in a flow state. And then the only thing you're focused on is the flow state itself. You're completely aware of everything around you, but you're highly involved in the task. And that's where you ultimately want to be. You want to be in these tasks where you're processing information while doing your tasks. So this is the point that I want to get everybody to, is that point where we call that autotelicity. When you're in flow states, you're autotelitic. You're enjoying the process just for the process itself. You're not thinking about any reward. You're just improving the process and enjoying that process. It can be ironing the clothes. It can be going for a walk. It can be swimming. It can be working math problems. Anything that you really enjoy doing. Now, we've all got tasks that we need to perform, and one of them is health maintenance tasks. And so if you break those health maintenance tasks down, you've got the task of eating correctly. So you're going to have to probably learn how to intermittent fast. And the way you intermittent fast is you have to cut out the sugar. The sugar and the starch are going to kick your blood levels up. And when you glucose spike, you cannot fast. Your body is going to have a big influx of sugar, and that sugar is going to get utilized really quickly. So your sugar levels in your blood pop way up, and then the insulin comes in and they go way down and you crash. So glucose spikes always cause a crash. So if you're going to live a healthy, long life with a good quality life, you got to cut out the sugar. There's no need. Sugars are not essential in a person's life. So mood is highly affected by the food you eat. Your exercise levels are going to highly affect your moods, because if you don't exercise, your energy levels are going to dip. They're going to fall. You're not going to be able to breathe correctly. You have to exercise in order to force your body to breathe correctly. When you exercise, your body's just going to start breathing correctly. So swimming is good. Walking briskly is good. any jogging or bike riding, that's all good. Uh, so you're going to have to do maybe some high intensity interval training to get those lungs breathing deep, and it's going to be painful at first, and it takes a while to develop. Say the Taoists say 100 days to make a habit. So I'm just really good at making good habits. I have no problem with intermittent fasting. I've been doing it pretty much my whole life. The foods I eat are, for 18 years now, I've had a low carbohydrate diet. I eat very little to no starch and very little to no sugar. I do eat sweets in the form of diet sodas, and I do eat some fruits occasionally, and I sweeten things like cream and coffee with stevia and erythritol. And so that's how I get my sweet craving taken care of. Because now some people don't even have a sweet craving at all. And I would recommend for your children, stop feeding them cereal. It's poison. Cereal is ruining the lives of children. So that's going to affect your mood too. So your exercise levels are something you have to master. That's one of your tasks. I recommend exercising, especially if you're under the age of 60, 2 to 3 hours every day. If you're over the age of 60, at least an hour a day. It's not that hard. And you got to just move your body. So your quality of life will, your tomorrow self will really thank you if you exercise today. So build up your energy levels. If you have high energy levels and a positive mood and a good attitude, life's going to be good. So you know how to get a good attitude. If you've got a bad attitude, soothe that vagal nerve, exercise, and do your tasks. So eat healthy. That's one of your tasks. Read. 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 Read.
Right.
Journal. If you're do some writing. This is what Jen has recently started doing. I've been doing it my whole life, but journal. It really makes a huge difference in your life, and you're going to remember things that you totally forgot. Because the human mind can't remember that much. We're not computers. So read, write, listen to people to understand them. People don't care how much you know until they figure out how much you care. If you don't care about them, they're going to stop listening to you. You're going to have trouble influencing other people. And we really need to influence other people to get along well in this world. People who don't have a partner, especially a sexual partner, are going to have a lot of angst. Angst is that anxiety that you feel. It's kind of a overall, hey, what's going on? Why do I feel anxious? Because you've got angst. You're not doing your tasks, more than likely. Carl Jung said that, if the reason we have anxiety is because we're not doing our tasks. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is social anxiety. I think it's probably the biggest cause of anxiety. And it's like a plague upon humanity. It's like 80% of the world is having some sort of anxiety, chronic anxiety all the time. And it's leading to people to hide out and to seek coping mechanisms, overeating, smoking. They're always trying to calm themselves. You don't want to calm yourselves with bad habits. You don't want to use pleasure to calm yourself. You want to have pleasure, but you should always be happy so that you're enhancing your happiness. So moods, attitudes, learn a little bit about them. Watch these YouTube channels. They can really fill you in on how to improve moods, how to improve attitudes, and live a really happy, healthy life. And that's the goal for Jen and I, is to help people experience the life that we're having by eating healthy, exercising, reading, writing, learning, learning a new language, finding hobbies that you love to do, gardening, aquarium hobbies, playing the piano, whatever it is. Find something that you really enjoy doing and get good at it. And so that's your ikigai. When you find something that really few people are really good at and you get good at it, you're going to find that you love doing it. And it can be one of the habits that you have to do every day, like eating healthy and walking and reading and writing and creating good relationships with people, helping people out. So yeah, it's gonna change your whole life. And so you want to get to the point to where you enjoy the processes of what you do, and that's what we call autotelicity. Just enjoying the task for doing the task. Okay, so I don't know where Jen is, but I'm going to start bouncing here, and you guys can just watch me bounce for a while. Today is going to be a fasting day for me, so no food today. I do this twice a week. No food. I try to go every Wednesday and Sunday. This is Wednesday here in the Philippines. I fasted on Sunday here. I've been doing that now for a few months. And I'm going to do that until I lose all my loose skin and body fat, which I think will probably take about another year. So I'm eating 1 or 2 meals a day, and I'm going to continue this fast and this exercise program. I eat a high fatty, high protein meal, and I eat probably about 3,000 calories in a sitting, because I just take my time eating and I just continue to eat until I'm totally stuffed. And and I enjoy it. And the food is it's very pleasurable to eat, but it also it gives me a lot of energy I'll have energy for 2 or 3 days after I eat one meal. Okay, babe, can I turn it over to you now? Okay, because, well, I can't because I got to go see our... Ooh, I'm shivering. I gotta get swimming.
So hello guys. Hello viewers. Hello, good morning. So that is Mr. Day, and hopefully you learned something from him. So this is who I am. Hello. I feel much better than yesterday, but last night I feel horrible. You see, my nose become pointy because I always blow my nose. It's like I have too much in my nose that I cannot stop blowing out. But anyway, let's go to our destination. And I think I need to do a yoga. Okay. Hopefully no rain, because sometimes once in a while the rain is just coming. Here is a good place.